Hello everyone, welcome to the Rita Spector channel. This is a community of women 50 plus focusing on lifestyle, health and wellness, travel, and joy. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the journey. Everyone's on a journey, and you're going to hear a little bit about mine. Stay tuned until the end of this episode for your goodie bag and surprises. So my journey of self-awareness and empowerment began in 1988 when I attended a 4-day seminar in Israel, where I was living at the time, called I Am. Wow, what a statement. I am. Everything that follows those two words define you as a person and can even determine your destiny. It certainly illuminates your self-perception. I had just turned 30 years old and thought that was a big deal. Here I was living exactly where I wanted to be, with a wonderful family, 2 beautiful children, a good marriage at the time, a supportive extended family. I owned my own home, my work, everything was great, but I felt unaccomplished at 30 years old. Well, this I Am seminar crystallized a lot for me. We participated in different mindset activities, and we were all so jazzed up from the revelations and putting our lives into context talks and hearing the stories of other struggles that we became intoxicated from the rapid fire epiphanies. Some of the takeaways from this amazing seminar was that everyone is carrying around burdens. Everyone, either real or imagined, difficult or insignificant. In their mind, the burdens are extreme and sometimes unbearable. Thus, it's important to be mindful of other people's challenges and never compare your enigmas and battles with theirs. Just be empathetic. Listening to them share can be very therapeutic for those in pain. Another thing is, accept what you can't change and stop the hell complaining about it. The weather, traffic, other people's circumstances. You can't change weather and you can't change traffic. Third thing was, you are more knowledgeable, wiser, and smarter than you realize. When faced with adversity, go to solution mode rather than complaining or giving up. With time, you will resolve your issues. Think about a situation where that happened to you. So the wonderful thing about attending empowerment seminars is that the lessons stay with you forever. And today we have YouTube and more empowerment. Wisdom pops up when you need it, like mindfulness on call. So years later, I returned to the US, 1991, to Miami where I grew up. I was 33 years old with 3 young children, working and enjoying life. I was given a series of cassette tapes from a very elated friend of mine, Lyle Stern, who told me, "Rita, this will change your world." I popped the first cassette into my car cassette deck, and sure enough, the now very famous Tony Robbins was reading from his book, Unleash the Power Within. Yes, it absolutely rocked my world. The lessons were powerful and impactful, and they really made sense. And I continued to share the wisdom with others. So, fast forward years later, my life transition began around 49, going into 50, hence 50 plus. I experienced a life change that was liberating, exhilarating, and of course laced with anxiety and trepidation. I remained resilient and positive. At 49 years old, with 3 wonderful adult children out on their own respective journeys, I was single for the first time since I was 20 years old. A new chapter unfolds. A new me started emerging. I didn't see it. I didn't plan for it for sure. I was unencumbered. Grown children on their own, a pretty amicable divorce after 29 years of partnership, and a newfound freedom. Here I was about to turn 50 and so excited about this new journey, all the things that I wanted to do and was able to do. Now that I was able to make my own decisions, go where I want, do what I wanted to do. I had a great group of friends too, a good support group. That's very, very important. And as things progressed, I started trying things for the first time. Aside from dating, which was kind of different, but a lot of fun and exciting, I snowboarded for the first time. I snow skied for the first time. I had my first martini at 52. Everything was opening up. I learned how to play chess. I learned how to golf. I traveled all over the world. It just became this wonderful, wonderful experience, which means that this can be an experience for anyone. If you're going through any kind of struggle as you're about to turn 50 or about to turn 60 or 70, it doesn't matter. Age really doesn't matter. It's what you want it to be. It's what you feel internally. If you want to get excited about something, this is the time to do it. And just go for what you want. The people that you hang around with are the people that are going to influence you. They say that the 4 or 5 people that you spend the most time with, those are going to be your influencers. So make sure that you have quality people around you and not people that are going to diminish your thunder. You want to be around encouragement, and that is what is important. Once you have that, everything is possible and things open up that you don't expect. As I said, you know what you know what you don't know, but you don't know what you don't know. You don't know if getting on a dating app is going to be successful or not. You don't know if going to that party is going to be fun or not. You might think it won't, but you got to give it a try and see what happens. And I want to hear your stories, because we have a group now of women from all over the world on this channel sharing their stories, and we want to hear yours. So as promised, here is your episode goodie bag. This week's movie, The Graduate. Love that movie. Who hasn't fallen in love with Benjamin Braddock, Dustin Hoffman's breakout role? The poor guy has just finished college. He's back at his parents' home, and he's trying to avoid the question that everyone keeps asking him, Benjamin, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? This is a movie to see again and again. I've seen it dozens of times, and it is one of my all-time favorites. A great book that I think you'll enjoy is by Nora Ephron. I Feel Bad About My Neck and Other Thoughts on Being a Woman. What a title. This was Nora Ephron's 2008 bestseller. It kept me laughing throughout the book. She shares ups and downs, a candid and hilarious look at women who are getting older and dealing with the tribulations of aging. So here's a great activity for this week's episode. Last week we talked about Girls' Night Out. How about this for a girls' night in? It can be a theme. It could be a monthly meetup at different people's homes. The hostess can handle the refreshments, or you can do a potluck and pick a theme. Be sure to ask about food preferences and restrictions. So here's a great theme for this week's episode: birthday parties from the 1960s. Remember, pin the tail on the donkey, clothespins in the bottle, musical chairs, 60s dance contest. Oh my God, you can have so much fun with this. Remember the mashed potato and the swim, the funky chicken, the penguin, the locomotion, the hitchhiker. Get a bunch of 60s and 70s songs together and have yourself fun. You can also do a trivia game. If you have a great idea for a 60s, 70s get together, please drop your comments below. We would love to hear that and incorporate it in our upcoming episodes. In the world of social media, ladies, being a follower will make you a leader, so please subscribe. See the links below for references, some sponsored and some not. I only endorse what I really trust and believe in. Please share your comments. We really want to hear from you. Like I said, this is an evolving platform and your input is critical. Okay, ladies, until we meet next week, stay strong, resilient, joyful, and never let anyone or anything take away your peace. Make your day and someone else's great.